like what you're wearing now. Hey, it's a falling of course. The minute your boots touch that floor.
Dressed in Brown Eyes is just fun. It's really it has this kind of natural, just kind of falling off a log kind of quality to it. You feel a little bit like, you know, you walked into a room and people just started playing together. And it's interesting too, because I think it's maybe the only song that we've ever put on an EP or an album that does not have any kind of proper drum kit. It is using the cajon, percussion instrument, to fill that kind of role. And because of that, it has this kind of almost live quality to it.
It's kind of scrappy.
Yeah, it's scrappy.
It has that it has that, like you were talking about, almost like you walked into a room and there was a mic and everybody slowly gathered around and almost like, it's not a hoedown, but you know, someone might be rocking some square dance around the corner.
Yeah, it's you know, our tracks in general tend to have a lot of fullness to them.
Yeah.
And part of what you hear in that is there is kind of a void, an intentional void.
Yeah.
The drums aren't really low and they're not really high. They're just sort of this mid-range box sound, which kind of gives you this space.
Okay, so today is a very ambitious day. Last couple years we've started to do more content for the EPs, more video stuff, but it's one step towards a full video, but at the same time it's throw and go. We are doing 4 videos in one day, so you know, get your coffee, whatever gets you going, and that's definitely required for today's shoot. Another situation, you might set up speakers and you could blast and do a concert from the rooftop. So the idea started there, and then we thought, well, it's just visually cool to be up on the rooftop, get a little background, Tulsa. So it's meant to be kind of an impromptu, you know, that thing that you do where you sneak into a building and you climb to the rooftop and you do a show. That happens all the time, right?
But, I mean, listening to it, you could play the whole song with just the guitar, and it would carry. And that's not true of every song. You know,
No,
I mean, a lot of songs you need that the arrangement really changes the song. This one, it's all that guitar and the engagement that comes from it.
What's the next instrument we should record?
Lion!
Lion? I'm down to lion. 100%. Lion?
Actually, I want to do bongos!
Bongos?
Bongos!
I'm doing a lion. Go get your son. Abraham! Cajon, Tom. Who cares about cajon?
And of course, one of the cool things about this one is we have our friend John Fulbright bringing some real Tulsa sound with that harmonica. No, I did not play that harmonica. I'm not that gifted. But
it's a cool harmonica part. He killed it.
It kind of falls together, and I think that's part of why it was such a perfect way to start this group of songs, because it sounds like it's kind of coming together in one moment.
Yeah.
You know I need what you're giving me. You know something's going right. You know I can't say no when you're dressed in brown eyes. When you're dressed in brown eyes,
I think one of the things that's fun about Dressed in Brown Eyes and my mouth.
Not to be confused with Dresden Brown Eyes.
Yeah,
you know,
totally
Nuclear
different place.
Fallout. That's the follow-up to this one. You know, it involves a lot of unexpected bad things. You know.